Well, we did it. Free energy for the world. I just have to step it up a little bit. As you can see, that's 12.8, 12.7. That's it's bounced. It's charging up because it was 12.6. But as you can see, I'm gonna show you alternating current here. And this. Let's see, 14, 15, 13, 17. So we are making power. What I need to do is put a this is a 2015 Honda Civic alternator. I wasn't sure if this was going to work, to be honest. But what I have to do is put a one-way diode in so that the electricity is only charging the battery and not flowing back and forth, because what's happening now is it's just going back and forth without a diode. So, because it's not hooked up to the car, and the car would naturally have a one-way switch or diode in there. But there you go, you can see 13.5. Every now and then I'll hit, there's 17. I'll hit a 15. 19, holy cow. See, you're getting voltages too high like that because electricity is coming back to the alternator. It shouldn't be doing that. It should be staying over there. Should have a steady 14.9 or lower. 13.9 to 14.9 is good. And I got it to run directly off of the motor instead of the wood lathe. I was trying to. This has a little, slightly bigger, almost a 1-inch bigger pulley, but it also has a 1-inch bigger, or not 1-inch bigger. This is a 5/8 bore, and this is a 3/4 inch bore, so it wouldn't fit. Again, you can see I'll fluctuate from 12 or 12.7. But I'll show you, even with this impact, it'll run this. Just see it go down. But then you'll see it charge back up. So essentially, this is a lot quieter too. And I also did the bottom. Let me turn this off for a second. Yeah, this is also how you should set your electric motor. When your electric motor shuts down, it should spin freely like that. If not, your tension is too tight. So again, see how that dropped? Well, it dropped it down to 12.4 when I turned it on. That's safe tension for your motor. This 120 amp Bosch alternator, I was getting the same readings out of it. Only it was taking a lot. It's a lot bigger. It's taking a lot more. I'll have to look this up and see what. I actually bought this for my sister's car. I had the test sheets for this at one time. If you buy any new alternator, it'll give you the test sheets of that actual alternator, how they tested with the spikes. And see, I'm back up to 13.2, which is what this battery started at. When it was brand new, it was 13.9, because that is actually a 14 volt alternator. So it's safe for 14 volts. But there's only a 12 volt power inverter, which it can take up to, I think, 14 safely, but I'm still, that's what I'm saying right now. Let's see, right now I've got 13.5, 13.1, because there's still a little bit of electricity in there. Basically, that's my battery voltage. That probably is my battery voltage, 13.6. 12.9, 13. See, it's still, there's a little bit of magnetism, because that is actually a little lower. Like that says 13.2. This says 12.9, 113 volts. But everything's good on there. I forgot I had the phone charger or the USB, and I did run a little ground. It has a ground that comes out here. I did run the ground just back to the battery. Yeah, I guess I could ground it too. machine. But I've been working on it a couple days. I ordered some more stuff. It'll be here tomorrow. One of them is a bridge rectifier, they call them. Scientific world. In car world, we just call it a diode. And it's a 200 amp, because that's 120 amp. So that'll protect me up to there. Like I say again, that's how the battery voltage will stay, actually charge the battery. I can have 13.9 or so in the battery instead of 12.8. But we did cut down some drag going down to just one motor. This is a 1/3. Again, this is a 1/3 horsepower 3-phase motor. A 3-phase will have an easier startup than a 1-phase motor. You can also change out a alternator to run as a motor. They're basically the same, just wired a little different, which is what I tried to do to another one, which I need to finish. So I don't yet know how fast those spin, if they spin fast enough. I've seen people make go-karts and things out of them, but it's more of an RPM game. And I did order a bigger pulley. This is a 4.25 inch. I went up to a 6-inch because you want a bigger drive pulley than and actually I just left the regular, instead of putting a V-belt on there, because I didn't have one that would fit this alternator, I put just a regular, I just left the factory, where I put it back on because I had that taken apart because it quit working in the car, but it works now. So they have a external regulator on those as well. It's kind of complicated. It's not really extra, I mean it is. It's on the actual battery terminal of the Honda Civics, which is why I wasn't sure if this would work. But I just have to buy a different, or I've already bought it. It just has to get here. Everything's running slow right now because normally I could get stuff same day or next morning, but we had a big snowstorm. Amazon's a little far behind. So, but it happens. Life goes on. I'm old enough to remember when you had to order stuff and wait weeks for it and you didn't get it the same day or next day. So I'm up 13.3. So that's the beauty of that. Once you are making power and you have made power, it'll still continue to charge. You still have a little bit of magnetism. And basically, this is different than your house electricity. This is electricity through magnetism. Well, I'll do a quick thing for anybody who hasn't seen the video. We're just taking your battery, which is chemical energy, we're turning it into electrical energy, which is our 115 or 110, 113. Oh, that really. It goes into our. Sorry, the pallets make good workbench too. I can found this pallet when the neighbors got a new fence and got it out of the trash. But anyway, just to show you that I am plugged in. There I am. I'm just plugged into there, and the other plug coming out was going to my. And that takes quite a bit of juice to run a full-size impact. So the fact that can run out of the same 2,000 watt power inverter, and I'll link a video to power inverters. It'll show you everything you ever wanted to know about power inverters from a guy's channel I just found today. That was just recommended on YouTube. I guess they, because they spy on you. But so, okay, that's long enough video for now. I just wanted to give an update. It does work. The world does have free electricity. And we will be doing even more with this, like adding a second battery. Oh, that's something else I need to order is a battery isolator, because I can charge 2 batteries off one alternator, especially that 120. And not have to run 2 alternators. I can have 2 batteries, and then I can have a whole separate battery, so you can run another power inverter, or even bigger, 3,500 or whatever, 5,000 watt power inverter off of that one. So I'm gonna turn my power off to save electricity. See, I'm up to 13 there, 113, and you just get your on off there. And all right, and then I gotta clean my garage today. Put some tools away, but new parts coming tomorrow, and we'll see even more electricity made. So thanks again to everyone, and McFly especially. God bless, and you'll have a great evening.